lullaby all over. I'm gonna place this, and I want to make sure that I'm placing the moon up, and I'm using it as my guide, so I want to make sure where I'm placing it, I'm not going too far out. Okay, so we're placing it here. Since I am doing a shimmer on the inside corner, I'm going to start with that shade on the outside. Like I said yesterday, where you place your brush when you first put it down is where the most pigment will be. So, and I'm doing these small circular motions, and I can open my eye and make sure we're getting above that crease. And then I'm going to just windshield wiper up to my brow, okay, up to the arch. I shouldn't really have much left on here, and we're just making sure we get it on evenly. Take that shadow moon off, and we have a nice line. We didn't get sloppy, we didn't get too low, and we don't have any fallout. I'm gonna go in with my finger, and I have a new nail on. Gonna go into this color Soulmate. So with the shimmers, I do like to use my finger. So we are going to take our Soulmate and do our tapping on the inside corner. I am just tapping. I'm stopping about the middle, my semi-clean finger, and I'm just gonna kind of smudge that into that other shade. I'm gonna grab just a touch more to get up above this crease here. And take your brush and blend it out. I like to put a shimmer on the inside corner. I feel like it just kind of opens your eye up, it pops it a little bit, and then if you look down, which I'll add mascara, it looks like you've tried so much harder than you have. Two different colors. You have some shimmer, it popped your eye open, you're now awake. Two shades, Lullaby and Soulmate. I had to throw some mascara on so you could see. That really finishes the look. I call that my lazy girl eyeshadow. Two shades really can get you by. Then if you do want to jazz it up or even add another shade for a daytime look, you can absolutely do that. Same thing, we're gonna go in with the shade Lullaby. I'm gonna use my shadow moon. I like to use this as my guide. So starting on the outside corner, and since I know I am gonna put some more color on here, I am going to do a just super light dusting all over. I'm gonna just make sure we're nice and even, and really focusing and making sure that I am getting up above this crease. Flipping to the other side, I'm gonna go into Revival. Now Revival is darker. Gonna tap a little bit more here, and I'm gonna do just like I did yesterday, start on the out and then go up and make a little Pac-Man, so like a little V. And this time I'm gonna smudge down to the middle part of my lid here and go up. I can open my eye and make sure that I'm not getting too crazy. Flip to the other side, and I'm gonna do small circular motions. And I do like to keep my shadow moon here just so even when I'm blending, I'm not getting crazy and getting crazy and going outside of my line, I should say. But I do want to make sure that I am even here. And I've really only gone in to that Revival color the one time. The matte shades are really pigmented, but they are also buildable. Okay. So I'm going to take what's left of this side, and I'm going to smudge it along and connect these two. We've laid down our two matte shades. So we have Lullaby all over and Revival on the outside, and we did smudge a little along my lower lash line here just to kind of connect this line. Now I'm going to go in with Bend and Snap, which is the darker of the two shimmers, okay? I'm going to go in, and I am going to tap this on the middle part of my lid. Now, this isn't super light compared to the Revival color on the outside, but this is also a really nice time for you if you feel like you haven't completely blended. Use this shade to kind of blend. And I am going to go up. I'm going up to that crease, and I'm kind of going right and butting it up to that outside corner. Now I'm going to take my Soulmate finger and go into Soulmate and tap that on the inner side or the inner corner. That you can see by adding a little bit of that lighter Soulmate color and just kind of tapping it right in to Bend and Snap, you have this really seamless transition. Okay, I love it. Let me put on mascara fast. All right, so there is the finished look. This eye, we did a little bit more sultry. You can tell there's a little bit more dimension. 90% of the women that answer my color match form say they want brown eyeshadow. Venture out, even if it's just adding a little bit of color to maybe your base, or maybe adding a little bit of color to a shimmer. And these purple colors look so beautiful on my ladies with brown eyes. So once again, we have our Lazy Day shadow. Using this, we used Lullaby and Soulmate, and then we used the entire palette here on this eye. So easy, so pretty.